So we are Vanlife Goodies, and today I'm giving an update review of the SQ Professional Magic Grill. Is it really an alternative to a Ridge Monkey?
Hello and welcome to Vanlife Goodies. If you're new to the channel, we're a family of 4 who travel in our T5 VW Campervan, sharing our adventures and tips and tricks of van life. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to be notified every time we upload a new video. Van life.
Reality. Oh, welcome on this beautiful British day. If you've followed us for some time, you will know that my first review of this SQ grill was in fact my first ever video back in 2019. Go and have a look because the kids look so young. I still have the original grill, as you can see, but I've recently purchased a new black version, which will go with my campervan. So I thought it would be a good idea to do an update. Just a quick side note, in the description of this video there are affiliate links to this product. This is not a sponsored video. I wish it was, but it's not. I'm sharing this product review simply because I know it's such a good product. So if you do decide to go and buy one, I'll get a tiny bit of commission at no extra cost to you. So thank you if you do. And if not, that's fine, of course.
The SQ grill, sometimes known as the Durane grill, is a die-cast pan that can be used as an oven on a gas hob. This is especially useful for campervans, camping and motorhomes, as they often don't have ovens, and this limits food meal choices. Using my SQ grill, I have cooked pizzas, chips, chicken goujons, dough balls, toasted sandwich, bacon, sausage and even bread. Bread? In a campervan? Be it part baked style bread. You name it, you can cook it using the SQ grill, and it really opens up the possibilities when cooking in a small space for a family.
Using the new pan. I don't want to use it, it looks so clean. The trick with the SQ grill is to keep the gas on a low heat. So even for things like chips and stuff, otherwise the heat doesn't get high enough inside the pan to cook things, and also to keep turning things. So say you've got chips, like frozen chips or chicken goujons, you need to make sure it's cooked through, so just don't rush it really. I also think these are really good for like camping, because when you're camping outside, the wind, which we definitely get in England a lot of, means it's very hard to cook anything. I always remember these, you know, those toasters that you get. I use them all the time in the van, but they're absolutely crap when you're camping because of the winds. There's not enough heat to toast anything. But in a van you can. So I think these would be great actually for campers as well. Anyway, so you put your goods in. It has a magnet here that kind of clips together, and then you just turn it over. Cook that for a bit, turn it over again. Now what you'll find is that you might be able to see it. I'm going to go a bit closer. There's a little hole there for the steam to escape, and then there's like a channel here that collects the fat. So I've brought a glass jar, jam jar, to pour the fat into, and then I can just reuse it another time for frying something. That's all there is to say, other than I'll show you when my bacon butty's done. Just quickly, I'm going to go into the pros and cons of the SQ grill in my opinion. If you haven't considered subscribing, if you don't mind me asking, it is free, and we upload videos every 2 weeks, about sometimes more, but sharing our adventures in our T5 VW campervan, along with tips and tricks of van life and product reviews. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll get a notification, which you might not want because we all have millions of notifications, but if you do, you'll get notified whenever we upload a new video. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and even TikTok. Yes, I am young and cool. Okay, so the pros to the SQ grill. So I'm going to show you my new one. The SQ grill contains heat, smells and spits of fat, which is especially good for food like sausages and bacon, where you don't want all it making a mess of your van. It is very large in size, as you can see, making it ideal for a family or for a meal for two. It has a non-stick coating, making it both easy to cook and clean afterwards. I just use a kitchen roll to wipe it out afterwards. Really easy to clean. There's only two real cons to this pan. The first being how large it is, which is an issue if you're in a small camper van, of course, and definitely worth considering if you are thinking of buying one of these. I store mine behind the driver's seat, and this works perfectly. I have a little bag especially for it, and it goes in there and it's not in the way. But it's certainly worth considering if you're thinking of buying one. Where would you store it? The second is the seal. Now, this might not be an issue for some people, but I felt it was. This seal that goes round, and they even give you a spare, but this comes out easily when you want to clean it, and it stops the fat from dripping when you're turning it over. But I'll be honest, it's a little bit fiddly, and after a while using my original pan, I eventually got rid of it and just managed without. There you go, hasn't got one. So obviously I wouldn't turn anything if it had a lot of fat. I guess it's up to personal preference as to whether you can be bothered putting the seal back in after washing it, and maybe it depends what type of food you're going to be cooking. But you have got the spare, and I guess that's up to you, but I thought I'd share that. The only real alternative to an SQ grill, as far as I know, is the Ridgemonkey XL. Now, I don't have one of these, so I'm only comparing what I've read on Amazon and eBay and reviews, and it does appear to be a little bit smaller, but also a bit lighter, which might be better for backpackers or fishermen who just need something more compact, or maybe even single people who don't want something quite as bulky as this. So you can make that decision. But in conclusion, I can't recommend this product enough. You will know if you watch me, I use it all the time. Literally every time I'm in the van, I cook with it. And there's often a time when I'm at home thinking, I wish I had the SQ to just do it on the gas hob. This one's lasted me 4 years and will no doubt last longer. I'm just being posh and getting a matching colour for the van. By the way, this old one isn't going to waste. I'm either going to use it at home or it's going to go with Dave in his new camper car. But that's a story for another time. So as always, thanks for watching, and feel free to share your thoughts and comments below of either your experience of the SQ grill and what you've cooked on it that maybe I've not thought about, or perhaps you have the Ridgemonkey XL and prefer this and would like to share your reasons why. I think this would be helpful for anyone trying to make the decision between the XL and the SQ, so please put your comments below on what you think. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy cooking. I could never be vegan or vegetarian.